I've blarted.
I've blarted. A lot of my life I've blarted.
Yeah. Who blarted?
Who? Be for real.
Be
who
honest.
fucking blarted?
Who blarted?
Raise your hand if you're blarting.
Baby, it's art to me. I want you to talk art to me. Then it's gonna be art to me. You're making it art to me. Oh, don't you regret the chart to me. Saying this is not smart to me. They won't even talk art to me. Art to me. Art to me.
Hi, I'm Nick.
I'm Jenson.
And this is Art to Me.
So we are comedians.
That's right.
And we're muralists.
That's right.
And most importantly, we are ex-boyfriends.
Former boyfriends.
Yes, former boyfriends.
We had a long and tumultuous love affair.
Yes.
And then it's over, basically. And now we have a podcast, which is even better.
And the thing about both of us we realize is we both believe anything can be art.
That's right.
Like bringing mud on your shoes into your home.
A mnemonic device that helps you remember the tracking code for a package.
A new Monica who has entered your life.
The click-clack of heels that in Morse code says, get out, run.
The movie Click.
Oh my God. The movie Spanglish.
And every week on Art to Me, we're celebrating ordinary objects and experiences as if they were masterpieces.
Because here they are.
So this week's guest, okay, here we go. I'm going to take that again. So we have a guest this week.
Do you want to take it a third time?
Yes, please. Do you want to do it? I do it every time.
I know, but I like that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so this week's guest is an LA-based stand-up comedian, host, writer, and podcaster from Minnesota.
What?
You know them for their hour special, Gay Fantasy. God, I gotta see that. And as a co-host of the podcast and live show, Two Dykes and a Mic, please welcome to the show, Rachel Scanlon.
Rachel!
Yay!
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Thank you so much for being here.
We've been fighting to get you.
Listen, it is music to my ears, which is also art.
Yes.
Music is art.
A lot
Wait
of people don't
second.
see music as art, but to me, it's like there's such an emotionality to it
Yeah.
that I feel. I have synesthesia where music and emotions are really tied.
Yes.
You're very special.
Yeah, a lot of people don't see music, but I see it.
I feel it too.
Yeah.
As well.
It's
As
like
well as see it.
You know that scene in Ratatouille where like he's seeing the flavors?
Yes.
First of all, that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Ratatouille is art.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
And few can say it.
Yeah, if you will say it.
If you are
100%.
brave enough to say it, let's look
No.
into the camera. Ratatouille is art.
I think food in cartoons is art.
It really is. Like if you look at like Miyazaki, there's like long YouTube videos of people like breaking down the food in the Miyazaki films. And then people recreate like the ramen bowls from like
Yes.
Ponyo and stuff. It's so cute.
One of the things that makes me special is that actually food to me is science.
Oh, food is science to you.
It's
for sure.
fuel.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to feel connected emotionally to food in the way I do with, say, music.
100%.
That's really hard to hear.
I think that if you can break down something to a nutritional facts list, it's science.
Right?
You can't do that with music.
Totally.
Well,
I see you've gone back on your word about food being art.
Okay,
No
right.
integrity?
Food-
No integrity alert?
Food,
I don't feel
cartoon
safe.
versions of food is art.
okay, I see.
Food depicted in animation, art.
So at the end of the day, for you, animation is art.
Animation is art, and food, if you're eating it because you're training for something, science.
Right.
Food, if
Yeah.
you're eating it
If
because
you're training
you're
for
sad.
a hot dog eating contest.
Hold on,
Science.
I'm thinking that's going into art.
No, if you throw up at the hot dog eating contest.
If you throw up in the hot dog,
Some goddamn truth.
you're disqualified.
No, hot dogs are crazy as an object in general. It's
know.
nuts that we do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pro dog.
Of course.
You're pro dog?
I'm pro hot dog.
Thank you.
All
For
dogs
sure.
go to heaven, which is what I call my damn stomach. All right, I'll tell you that.
Heaven, or you call your stomach all dogs go to heaven?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, I have
Food
to
is
say
art.
before we move forward, because I felt like we were about to move forward and I refused to.
That's great.
I refuse.
Put your
I'm
fucking
putting
foot down.
I refuse to move forward until I say
Yes.
one more thing. Do a lot of lesbians tell you then that this whole dynamic is very lesbianic?
Oh, between us?
Yes.
Oh, we know.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to make sure, if it has not been established, this whole vibe, your guys' energy, the podcast, the business, owning a business with your ex, having a podcast with your ex is fully lesbian culture.
Yes.
Yes,
Which
yes.
is a high praise.
100%.
No, and we know that, and you are the first person to say it outright.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm
And to like
honored.
immortalize it in this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
So
good.
thank
I'm
you
glad
for
that you
that.
guys are aware.
You're so good at naming what's in the room.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I gotta call it as it is over here.
Yes.
In fact,
you're not
what we were
afraid to
talking
speak
about,
truth to power.
There are two speakers that look exactly
Isn't
like
it
you.
crazy?
They are yellow, and it's really hard to distinguish.
Well, we're so boxy. I'm wearing a binder, and I'm like, I walked in, and I was like, I can't believe those speakers are me.
Yes. You
two.
look a little animated.
No, I know. That's also high praise because that's
Right.
art. Animation
Right.
is
It's
art,
And so is food, right?
right?
Careful.
Damn.
How do we start this damn thing?
We start it with a poem, usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Two roads diverged in my ass and mouth.
There were two sets of footprints in the sand.
One of them was me, and one of them was the rat that I used to help me cook.
Incredible.
Do you see those two sets of footprints? That's when the rat gave up on carrying you. Too heavy for a mouse.
Okay, we were talking briefly. We were told to save it for the pod, but
Right.
you
Oh, yeah.
just did a stint as a stand-up on a gay cruise.
Yes, because we were noting my purse,
Yes.
and my purse was, I do think, €20. And I keep getting sent to other countries because I did this gay cruise. And I
Yes.
can't believe you guys have not done one yet.
know.
Whoa, yeah.
It's a different world.
But I'm so afraid of being in the open ocean like that.
I would love to do it. What we should do one together. Carly Hugendijk, manager and listener of the pod, get us on a gay cruise.
Please.
It is another world, but I mean, there's nowhere to go. So if you're
Yes.
afraid of that,
It's more so like the ocean is so terrifying to me.
Yeah.
And so to imagine that there's a possibility that something could go wrong and I could end up in that thing.
yeah.
I think you would be the one responsible for the other. I think if we went on a cruise together,
Yeah.
a gay cruise,
Yeah.
Natalie Wood, Christopher Walken.
Cute.
Tell me more about what that means.
Christopher Walken was on Christopher Walken was on the boat that Natalie Wood died by ending up in the water.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh.
It's a way to go, though. It's kind of tragic, kind of epic.
Oh, that's like my
Lost at
biggest
sea.
fear. I said the three ways I refuse to die are by a shark,
Yeah.
by a plane crash, and by a car crash. I will not, or a bear or an alligator.
Whoa.
So 5. I
What are
won't
yours?
do that.
How do you refuse to die?
I feel everything that you listed, I'm like pretty sure will happen to me. I'm like, there's
Somehow they'll
no
all
way.
happen at the same time.
Yeah, like there's no way. I picture myself. I have one of those things where my brain will show myself things that horrify me, whether I want to or not.
Yes.
Do you guys
OCD.
have that?
Me too.
Okay, cool.
Is it OCD?
You're describing OCD.
I'm describing
Okay.
just like a thing that happens to cool people only, I think.
Oh,
I haven't
and
been
cool
sorry,
people
Nick.
with OCD.
I think, yeah, I haven't been diagnosed with anything formally. And whenever my therapist did try to diagnose me, I went, no. 13 times. But I won't be having anything crazy. I don't have any of the monks, is what we say over at my house.
Any of the monks?
Any monks. You guys know Monk?
Monk, OCD?
Yeah.
OCD icon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adrian Monk.
Therapists should be required if they diagnose someone with OCD to be like, it's okay. Some of the most amazing people in the world have OCD. Monk. And then you have to watch the pilot.
And then Tony Shalhoub, I think he got an award for it, which is also good representation.
Okay, so you were this close to the academy.
I was so close.
Okay, thank
I was so
God.
close. Okay, but I always think about if I were to die, and I've played it out hundreds of times.
If you
inside
were
my
to
head.
die, of course.
If I were to die, you know I won't.
In the
I don't think I
bizarre
will.
occasion in which you die.
In a weird turn of events
Yeah,
where
yeah,
I
yeah.
expire.
Crazy.
I'm so fearful that I will be listening to Fergie in the car.
Do you know a
Do you
specific
know
song?
what song? Yeah.
I do feel like it will be like Big Girls Don't Cry.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
I had a whole summer of swimming in the pool
Yes.
to almost exclusively, the radio was on, but the radio was only playing Big Girls Don't Cry and Hey There Delilah. That whole summer. Those are the only songs I heard.
That really transported me back to a time and place.
Yeah.
It's just, it is good. There are certain songs that I will always cry to no matter what.
Is that one?
Big Girls Don't Cry is one of them. Anything by the Pentatonics.
I really am getting a
There's
sense
a
of your
couple
soul.
things here.
I'm getting such a deep sense of who you are inside.
I think
Is it
also
bad?
calling
No,
them
it's,
it bad?
it's beautiful and it's pure and it's light.
calling
Yeah.
them the Pentatonics is really fabulous. It's like the Jackson Five.
I think I became
The
my mom in that
Jackson
moment.
Five.
It's Pentatonics.
You guys are familiar with their work.
Of
Oh,
course.
absolutely.
I
I was
mean-
doing a cappella at the time of their rise.
yes, I
No
was going to say,
way.
did you do a
Yes.
cappella?
Well, I was in show choir, which is
Not so
worse,
different.
I think.
I actually feel like it's like you go choir, you go chamber choir, you go show choir,
Yeah.
and then actually the worst is a cappella.
100%.
I did a stint in vocal jazz.
That
so
sounds
cool.
fun.
which was
though.
a cappella adjacent.
Are you a
but
tenor?
Jazz covers. No.
What are you?
Baritone.
Baritone. Bass baritone.
It's very
Bass
hot.
baritone.
Yes.
It keeps getting hotter to me.
I have a naturally low voice, but I am gay.
Yep.
Excuse me, I'm gay. Sorry, I'm blind.
Thank you.
And for that reason, I speak like a little girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with
And
that.
I
wrong with that.
sing like Papa Bear.
That's so, now that you've said that, I can hear there is like this something deep in the back every once in a while in your voice that I can hear
Right.
the ability to sing low, which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
cool. Sweet chariot, if you will.
Totally.
And I can't. I have a surprisingly high speaking voice, which when you do stand up, you watch yourself, you cut into clips. That's kind of what the whole business is.
Yes.
And we love that.
Clip farming.
Love to
We
hear
love
myself.
to do that.
And I never judge myself when I hear myself. Ever.
You guys, I would kill to have both your voices. I'm like, now I'm just dialed in on how good the tenor of your voices are.
Wait,
I
I
feel
feel the
like-
same way about you.
Yeah, you've got a very
No.
beautiful
It's the grass
voice.
is greener is what's happening.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Sorry to say. So you wouldn't ever die in the water by a shark, et cetera, et cetera.
Plane crash, bear, or alligator.
And
I
I'll
refuse.
probably go down in a car. How will you die?
Candlestick in the arboreum.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hopefully, Professor Plum. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. You freak.
Yes,
Freak
yes,
nasty.
cool.
Yes.
Freak little bitch.
I think I could get murdered.
Whoa.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
I didn't even
I don't want it.
consider that. I
Yes.
guess I would not be mad about being murdered by a lover.
Yeah.
You
Passion.
would be like, I forgive you, are your last words.
Oh, 1000%. That's completely my vibe.
Given the way that you navigate romantic relationships, I think this is really likely.
I know. I think if I
Yeah.
was close in my last one,
Totally.
yeah.
it wasn't you.
No, no,
Just
no.
to be clear,
Okay, cool.
for the pod was not Nick.
If I was gonna stab you, you'd have been stabbed. You'd be doing this podcast with a knife coming out.
I'm
you.
holding out
How
for
Yeah,
long
yeah,
have you
yeah.
guys been not together?
Oh God.
3 years.
Yeah.
Just a little over 3.
How long were you together?
5.
Like 4.5.
4.5, yeah.
Don't get crazy.
Have you heard the formula?
What's the formula?
The formula that people say, I don't know if
A
this is
squared.
true.
Oh, is it like
plus
getting
B
over them?
squared.
Yeah, half.
Yes, half.
Is what they say. Do
Yeah.
you agree with that? Like, do you guys feel like you just got over each other 6 months ago?
No.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, because I feel like there was something about like the business introducing like that layer of relationship just changed the course of how we processed everything. You know what I mean?
Right. Of
We
course.
have also both so transformed in the time that we've been not together that it
course.
wasn't so long before it was like, you know how your body is like completely new cells every 7 years?
Yes.
I feel like that year after we broke up, I was like, we did this 7 years in a year. I'm like, no,
Totally.
and not one cell of my body has been touched by you.
Wow.
yeah. There's still time.
Do you think cells are science or art?
Art. I know what you're going to say.
Well, they're the building blocks of everything around us.
Yeah.
They're the building blocks of life. I'll
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to say it. And I think
brave.
building blocks are art because that's how you make a building. Architecture is an art.
And tell me, if pop quiz, what is the powerhouse of the cell?
Powerhouse is the, I want to say, do you know it in your head?
Yeah.
They
Send it to me.
they get they get fucked, but they tell the rest of the cell what to do.
Mitochondria.
That's really good.
Oh, this
Wow.
is going to be a great episode.
Wow. I feel
As
like
soon
you
as we
sent it.
start, the
Yeah,
episode is going to be
I really
good.
locked it. That was nice.
That was so cool.
That was art.
Whoa.
Whoa, yeah, I'm still coming down from that.
Wow.
I need a cigarette, but I have a vape.
Nice. Well, wait. Okay, the cruise.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes.
Okay. 10-day cruise. 3,000 gay guys. Me.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Where do you
Christ.
start? Where do you end?
We started in Athens, in Greece.
Whoa.
Did you get to spend time in Athens?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Multiple
amazing.
days.
Couldn't be more jealous.
I was
of you.
I saw the Acropolis. I think I said it perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we left it hanging there for a second.
No, the Acropolis in Greece.
The Acropolis.
Athens, Greece.
So,
Well, you know, there's
so
like-
you had to stop in Spain, I'm guessing.
We didn't. Well, okay, because you heard.
Yes.
Lufthansa is also an airline that takes you around there.
Yes.
It's an exciting time for TH sounds, which is also art. I think lisps are art as well.
1000%.
So
I
about.
love a lisp when you can tell it's a result of someone's tongue being too big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
When it physically, there's a burden in the mouth.
You can see the burden in the
Yes,
mouth.
100%.
A burden in the
like
mouth.
It makes me feel like a doctor. I'm like, I think the cause of this is the burden in your mouth.
Don't.
Okay, so then all over. All right, I went to Istanbul, which is where I got this.
You got that in, oh,
Is this where I got it?
nice.
Did you see ruins
Of course.
in Istanbul?
Yes.
Nick is
I
obsessed.
am like the amount jealous of you I am. My
You love
greatest
ruins?
dream, yeah. I am falling asleep almost every night to like a video of the most boring person in the world describing
We
ancient
share
ruins.
a YouTube account
course.
to Very Gay Paint, and so
The lesbian,
our
lesbian.
algorithm that has morphed it's so much. And I know when I've been off of it for a while, I come back and I'm like, all ruins.
That's
Every video.
This is what I like because I was in Kusadasi, which is known for the ancient ruins there in Turkey, but not Istanbul. And I had to learn. You don't realize how much of travel is learning until you're doing it, which I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was excited just to take my labubu to the pyramids.
Yeah.
But here I am, like learning
Yeah.
about ruins.
I didn't ask for this.
I didn't know because we went to Egypt as well. Saw the pyramids.
Oh,
my
Nick's
fucking
gonna freak
God.
out.
I want you to know that performing on a gay cruise,
Yes.
being paid to be on a gay
Yes.
cruise, and seeing a bunch of different countries' ancient ruins is like, I wouldn't need one more thing from life.
Nick, I
feel
really
like
see that in the cards for you.
I wish you should have. I wish you were there. The whole time I was there, I did think to myself, I should not be me. I should be somebody else.
You should have been me.
Because I think they do like famously book one lesbian. Like a lot of times it'll be like
Yeah.
Erin Foley or like I asked Fortune and Fortune's like, I did it. It was great. You'll love it. Like gay guys are great laughers. I did the first set and I was like, oh, they don't like me.
That's
Really?
so fascinating.
I've been used to performing for lesbian audiences for like a long time. And I didn't realize I went very like earnest. I was very like, and I'm performing for like younger queer sapphics who
Yes.
like some of them are like barely have been out before. And
Yeah.
this cruise ship, and I didn't realize, I think I come off younger than I am. I think I look younger and like this cruise ship, I had to really figure out because I was like, hold on. I did like, I'm so grateful to be here experiencing this boat with you guys, right? Okay? Because that's how I felt. And I was
Yes.
jet lagged. And I didn't realize the older I get, the more sincere I am. I didn't
Right.
ask for this.
I know.
I didn't ask to be earnest.
None of us do.
I didn't mean for that. I got sober and I turned 34 and then I was like, what if we were all special beings that were connected to each other? And then
the
I
gay
was,
guys are like,
boom! They were like, fuck you, dyke, what are you doing?
Literally.
I had to really shift my set because I was like, I was too much like, I really can't believe that we're here
Yeah.
experiencing life together. Night 2, I went
It
back
becomes
and I was
camp.
like, I brought WD-40 if you guys need lube for the dick deck. And they were like, yes! I was like, okay.
wow.
Yeah,
what an
holy shit.
amazing like full turn. And then, like,
100%.
100% in that.
Yeah. By
Full
the
speed.
end, I think like I didn't realize that the culture of the boat is like they'll do earnest, they'll do sentimental, but not until the last day. That's when everyone's like signing the yearbook. I can't believe you're leaving for
Yeah.
college vibes.
Yes.
But I
Yeah.
started there.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
have to go like dick jokes until the last day.
Yes.
And then you can. But I figured out it took a long time, but I got there. I figured it out.
So it was
God.
10 days. So did you do 10 shows or was it more than that?
It was just a couple of shows. I think
Okay.
I had like any time that we were at sea, I did a show. But
Yeah,
anytime
yeah.
people left the boat, I was not working. So I was able
Yeah.
to leave. I brought my mom. I should have mentioned this.
No.
Yes.
That is so cute.
Yeah, me, Jean, 3,000 gay guys. The
Oh.
open water.
Did you go to sort of the dance parties or?
What we did every night is my mom dressed like the theme because they showed you the theme right before you pack. So my mom was wearing like there was dog tag party. There was like my mom didn't understand what that was.
And how could she?
Right, of course she
Why
did.
would
How
she
could
know?
she?
Yeah.
Also, it's so fun watching like when I came out, my family very religious, still very religious. They were like, we're not sure if we can handle this. Took about 10 years. And now my mom is an ally. And now I do feel like I'm playing ally chicken. I'm like, oh, you accept this? Let's
see.
take it to the Mediterranean for 10 days.
Yeah. Let's introduce dog tag.
Let's show you some harnesses
Yeah.
at the seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we went up to the deck above. So my mom would get dressed in whatever theme it was. Like they had a Grease day, like where you'd wear black or blue and white, or they would have, like disco, etc. And every day my mom would put on her outfit. She would get herself like a cocktail and we would go above and just watch. She would like, I want to see what my boys are wearing tonight.
My boys.
And she would see like all of their glitter and like all of the beauty that is, you know
But
what I mean?
she would also see what they were doing.
Well, she would see about 3 seconds. I would see a couple of like blow jobs and I'd be like, let's maybe go.
Ice cream time.
She's like, no, I want to watch what my boys are doing.
Yeah,
she knew. She was like, I want to watch what my
She's
boys
like,
are doing.
I know. She's seen more than I have. You know what I mean? I'm a gold
Right.
star. She knows what's going on. I don't know what's going on
Totally.
at
Right,
all.
yeah.
Do you think she's watching Heated Rivalry?
For sure. That sick freak. Are you?
I watch the sex scenes.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. But yeah, it was really wild. We would watch for about 3 to 4 songs of dance and then we would go back because they would go all night and I'm like, I'm tired.
Yeah, of course.
And it's not for me.
That's how I'm feeling when I am going out to participate at a nightlife event.
Yes.
I go and about 30 minutes, an hour in, I'm like, this is exhausting.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
it's a lot. Do
Yeah.
you go out a lot where you're dancing?
I've started to go out. I've really started to enjoy like afters, like raves. And I don't know what it has been lately. I've become obsessed with the music.
That's so
Like,
cool.
With like, there's like Jersey and like, there's
We
just
were
like, it
doing a
makes me
mural
shake my
recently
ass.
and Jensen put on rave music.
I did.
And the people we were painting for at a certain point, as nice as they could, were like, what the fucking shit is going
They were
on?
like, the one guy
sun's
said,
out.
it's a lot different than the music yesterday. And I was like, all right, I'll change. I changed
sorry
it
about that.
immediately. Yeah.
Do you do a bunch of drugs when you go out
I
dancing?
started to do so. I've like mushrooms. I feel like are perfect for me.
Yeah.
But then I started trying. Like I tried Molly for the first time this year.
Cool.
And then everyone's been like, ketamine.
Oh, right.
And so I was
People
like,
are really out there with
I
their K.
tried a tiny bit because I'm so afraid of going into a K-hole.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and so I was like, I'll do a little bit. I don't think I've experienced it yet, but I'm open. I just don't want to do those. All feel anything that they use for therapy. I'll do that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do anything beyond that.
Of course. And tiny little, like,
Yes.
give me the tiniest. I mean, I'm sober, but I will do a tiny bit of like a weed pop. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, just like a couple swigs.
Just enough to be like, what if I was letting my hair down right now?
Totally.
What if I went crazy right
What if
now?
I was watching my boys do their thing down there?
What if I was just seeing my boys dressed up in their glitter? You know what I mean? My mom would be like, they're not really dancing that much. And I'm like, I know. Just let's
Like
go.
half of them are
Why can't I
down
see their I usually see the top of their heads.
at waist level.
Like, they're voguing, Mom. They're doing little
They're
duck walks.
walking. All
Some of
them
their
are duck
jaws
walking.
are moving so weird. I'm like, oh, Gene. Oh, we have so much culture we're learning
Right.
on this boat
Yeah,
together.
they're all chewing gum really intensely.
Were there drag queens on the boat?
Yes, there were tons of drag queens. Yes, there were tons. I felt like I was also learning a lot. I came out and I was like 16, 17, and then 18, finally able to go to, in Minneapolis, there is a like 4-story like gay bar called the Gay 90s. And each floor had a different theme with different music and different like vibes of dancing. And it was like the most powerful thing that I could experience. At 18, everyone working at the mall, and I was like finding theater gays and like cool gay people, and I was like, this is happening. I'm no longer closeted in the show choir. And that's where I saw drag. So I hadn't seen drag though in so long. Drag performers now can do everything.
Yeah.
They
Well,
do
you
it
know.
all.
You know,
I
Nick
do
is
drag.
doing it, right?
Oh, I've seen.
It's actually insane. You are so good at drag. It's crazy.
I am gagged that drag performers can do many things because just the art of getting into it is a Sisyphean task in itself. It is like pushing a big boulder up a hill.
I think to myself every day that I'm so grateful that like to get ready. I mean, I put intention into what I'm wearing because I like colors and prints and stuff, but that I don't wear an ounce of makeup, even though I don't have eyebrows, bless me. But I think about like
good.
drag
Same.
is so much preparation on that's crazy.
Yeah. But I, similar to you, am a good student. And so I
Yeah.
like the element of it where I show up being like, why don't you look at my fucking homework? And it's me
Yes.
looking good.
To be good at something is really cool. I was Alexander Hamilton for Halloween.
Again, it's so pure. It's so like it's
it's earnest.
It's perfect.
Is this hurting you guys?
No, it's. I'm so grateful to be on this boat with you right now.
Okay.
It's-
I feel like
love that.
receiving that information, I think, is making me feel how probably the gay guys felt your first night
Right, where you're like,
of stand-up.
Why are you here? There's an energy. There's a lot of I'd never done Like an actual, do you know when like, I've always somehow made Halloween happen, but it's never like a plan.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah, exactly.
Where it's like the day before and you're like, does anyone have a wig? And then, or scrubs, you know, like a last minute thing.
Right.
where
Oh,
you're like,
scrubs would be amazing on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Oh, so
work.
cozy, so comfy,
Easy.
easy.
That's a perfect gay guy costume. Is
A
scrubs.
gay nurse.
Just scrubs.
Just scrubs.
If you are a gay guy
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you're going to a gay guy event, which often can be very physical.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll say it. Scrubs.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
also,
if the event is horny, scrubs, no underwear.
Oh.
it's hot.
Whoa.
Let's get crazy.
I hate to out myself as being previously disgusting, but I would wear scrubs and then offer free pap smears to women. Because
In what context?
At work.
Wait, where did you work at a hospital?
No! I
What
would
do you
just
mean?
find scrubs and be like, it's Halloween. Who needs a pap smear? Like as my bit. Like that was my bit.
Oh, during Halloween.
During Halloween, I'd be like,
Who needs a
like
pap
that's
smear?
my bit. I was like, I'm the only lesbian around here.
I'm looking to
Wait.
smear some pap.
You know what I mean? Just like, yeah.
Holy carp.
That's
Yeah.
really funny.
Yeah.
Did
That's
people
really
really like
funny.
that? Were they giggling and laughing?
It was a different time. People
Yeah,
were
of
laughing.
course. It
But it was
sounds like it
different.
could
You know what I
hit.
mean?
Yeah.
Things were different back then.
Things were easier.
I
in
will say-
2014, people were like, that's so funny. Imagine a woman being a little misogynistic.
Totally.
They couldn't believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really was something back
They're like,
then.
what a breath of fresh fucking air.
It was really subversive back then to do that type of shit.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Wow. So
Wait,
you-
all this to
yeah.
say, Alexander Hamilton, I put on a
Oh,
mustache
right.
for the first time. Or like since I was a kid. I wore mustaches as a kid a lot. I was always
Yeah.
like, for whatever reason, I was always dressed up as Albert Einstein as a kid. I think we all were.
No.
No.
Hey, Rachel.
Hey, no one else. I just kept insisting.
We all were.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, guys. Oh, wait. I'm actually like remembering more now. I love that wig.
We all were. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
the mustache.
The German accent.
Yes.
Yes.
All this to say, I put on a mustache for the first time in a while, let's just say. And nothing has been made more sense to me. And I think now.
It was a gender affirming mustache.
Yes. And now I'm like, I would love to do like drag performing where I wear a mustache
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
often.
Yes, you should.
Go on the damn ahead.
You should do your set in a mustache.
You should do Bad Drag Race.
Okay, what is that? Is that a live show
You're not
out
familiar?
here?
Yes, it used to be at UCB. It used to be called UCB Drag Race.
Yes.
It's Oscar Montoya and Mano Agapian.
Yeah.
They host what is an all comedian, no one is expected to or should do a very good job drag competition.
I like that.
It's at Dynasty now.
I like that a lot.
It's
That's what
very
started
good.
Nick's like drag. Like
Yes, that's how True
journey.
Detective was born.
oh my
Yeah.
God.
We were on the same show together, and I was Little Miss Hill Filth.
Yeah.
And having sort of experiencing psychosis in my life, and
That
somehow
sounds so unlike you.
yeah, shut up. And somehow we got down to, I don't know how this happened because I was not having a good time, but it was you and I were down to the bottom too somehow.
No, that was the episode that they put, you were in the bottom two, and then the way that they chose the other person is this, you weren't the bottom. You were second to bottom. Someone got to choose anyone they wanted in the competition to swap out for their lip sync.
Yeah.
And they picked me because then they got to switch scores with me, and I had gotten a high score that week.
Yes. Okay.
And then we had to lip sync against each other, and it was one of the most amazing moments of performance the two of us have ever done.
It was so fun.
It was
we were
really
going
cool.
at it because
Yeah. Of
course.
it was like not too long after the breakup.
And I was dressed as kind of a scary angel, and you were dressed as kind of a demon.
Yeah.
Oh my
I know, and I had like
God.
a baby like with an umbilical cord like wrapped around me, and like
It was
we were
an
going at
electric
it.
night.
Oh my
It
God.
was really fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, you should definitely do that show.
I
You
must.
would crush it.
And do they have the comedians do stand up or do perform to music? Like
You're
lip
doing
sync?
challenges. So sometimes it
Oh
just
my
depends on what
God.
the challenge that week is.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
That's
yeah. And
really cool.
your special talent could be earnestness.
Yeah.
That would be a
I
really
mean, so
good
far
one.
it's only led to me bombing on boats.
Well, this show is on land.
Okay, so maybe
It's-
it'll work.
the rules are
maybe it'll
different.
work.
You'll be a little more connected to the
Yeah.
earth.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I gotta
Salt
get you
of
guys
the
on
earth.
that cruise ship. You would have done so much better than me. For
There's
sure.
no way to know that.
It is
I
my
mean-
greatest
Maybe this
dream
one.
to do what you did.
Yeah, you have to. That's why I did it, because of the places it went.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know, well, and especially now that I know that you got this purse in Europe, I'm kind of
Yeah.
like, that changes everything.
I
If you can
like-
get a purse out of it, you're in.
Oh, yeah.
I love buying like inexpensive items. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, that's the
That
best.
is so fun.
Something bad has happened to me recently where I've started really liking buying expensive items.
Oh,
Are you
what a
buying
bad
designer
habit.
goods?
No. Yes.
That's cool too. Listen, I think it's really powerful, but you can't, or I guess I shouldn't, I don't know. I can only, I want to buy a ton of stuff.
It's quantity.
It's quantity.
Yeah, same.
And when you have a designer good, it's really hard to buy more than. I walked down the aisle in Gucci loafers. They were real. And I was like, I can never buy anything like that ever again
yeah.
in my life.
Yes.
But I was like, it's my wedding day and I want to be a butch bridezilla, so I'm going to do it.
Yes.
But it's
I would never
hard.
do it for Nick, but I treat Trudy in a way where
Oh,
she's
that's
my
nice to have.
princess, so I need to buy her the nicest
What's the last
things.
thing you bought that was really expensive for her?
A coat that was like $350.
Yeah, that's cool.
In 2 colors.
Coats are
Oh,
cool.
shut up. They were each $350?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It wasn't so recent.
My bad habit that I've gotten into is I started getting really into like credit card points and like sign up bonuses and just like that whole game.
Yeah.
And I took a trip with points in first class in a pod. Have you ever been in one of those?
No,
And now
I flew coach to Athens.
no.
Oh, how long was the flight?
It's 19 hours or something crazy.
Did you take medicine to
There's no
sleep?
way.
Layover, raw, sober.
Oh my
no
god.
A baby right next to me. My mom going, "Where are we going?"
Oh, your mom doesn't know where you're going.
She has no idea. She thought it was a Christian cruise.
What?
I'm playing.
That's how
like,
you
"We're
got her
going to
there.
Jerusalem."
That's how you got her there.
Let's go.
Oh my
We're going to the
god.
Holy Lands, G.
No.
She's singing "Mercy Me" the whole time.
Our God is an awesome God. He reigns.
She's like, I'm here to baptize that baby. I was like, no.
On a plane, putting your hand on a stranger baby's head.
That's my Aunt Jody.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
what she would do. Oh yeah, I was just in Dallas for Thanksgiving. It's where most of my family lives. And my aunt I think she's a medium. I know she's a medium.
Cool.
But it's like
She's a small.
Hysterical. Hysterical.
I'm going
Hysterical.
like
I love
I'm going
that.
like, can I get through one story? Do you know what I mean?
All night, I've been drinking all night, I've been drinking all night.
But it's like through the lens of Jesus, like that. But she is truly like, there's something. She's getting messaging from somewhere, but she really wants to travel with me. So she's been trying for so long. Like she keeps trying to get me to go to Hawaii with her. She's like, we have to go to Australia. And I was like, she's like, but I don't know if you want to hang out with me. And I was like, I would love to hang out with you, Aunt Jody. And she's like, well, just so you know, I pray for people a lot. And I was like, I know, because when you're with her, she'll stop and she'll just pray over. She'll go, can I pray for you? And she sits there and she prays over.
It's really sweet that she gets consent.
Yo, of course. Yeah,
That's
of course.
awesome.
But that's what she would do. She would absolutely on a plane. She's done it because she used to be a flight attendant.
Yeah,
She would pray
yeah.
over people constantly.
Here's the thing. Can I tell you guys something?
Please.
The only difference between your Aunt Jody and like most of the women in LA is just like location.
Yep.
It's all roughly the same thing. I was playing pickleball yesterday,
Oh God.
as always.
I love pickleball.
Thank you. Me too.
I want to play.
Played.
Let's play.
I'm always playing.
Okay.
I was playing pickleball this morning. I hear over in the other court next to me a woman, and they're all anywhere between like 40 and 70. So they're like a little older than me. They're all so beautiful and talented. I'm in love with all these women.
Right.
And she was like, oh, I'm having blurred vision. She's like, I don't know what it is. I'm feeling a little dizzy. They usually feel dizzy at like some point. Nobody brings enough food. It's 7 a.m. I'm like, these women, like, I should just start bringing, as I'm
to bring
saying this, I'm like, I
snacks.
need to bring more
Orange
bananas for these
slices.
people.
Bring mixed nuts. Bring
They're
bananas.
just fainting because they don't eat. Anyways, she sat down, and then another woman, as I'm playing pickleball, another woman goes over to her, and then another woman goes. So one woman is sitting, who's like having like, she's like, I'm fainting a little bit, and 2 other women put their hands around her head. This is her head, and just for like 35 minutes, just put their hands up over her. 2 women. Just doing this, not touching her,
Reiki.
just going like this.
Reiki.
Yeah, like with the
Reiki.
energy, right? Just like holding, and that's it. I mean, if that's not Aunt Jody being like, let me pray over you.
It's the same.
It's the exact same.
100%.
It's the exact same, just like,
it's
let
the
me just
same
put the
thing, just
intention.
in a different phrasing.
100%.
Exactly. Oh, and she has spoken in tongues over me before. It's one of my favorite things.
How did it sound when she did it?
It's like what you think. It's a little, it's like, like,
She's,
but
yeah.
it's my favorite because what happens is I leave my body and then I go above and I'm just watching it and I'm going like, it's to be alive and to be a human.
Yes.
It's sort of like, it's the thing that it takes me out and I go, it's so crazy to be here. So crazy to be alive.
Yes. I have these moments when I sometimes after a show, you'll meet somebody that you would have never, ever, ever met in any other scenario.
Yes.
And I was talking to this couple. They came up to me. They were also much older, bless them. And one was in a wheelchair, and the other one looked at me, and she was like, "Great show. My partner pulled Osama out of that hole." I'm going, once again, I'm already have left my body. I've already gone from I'm doing my job to I'm already thinking about how am I the only person experiencing this right now? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because you leave your body
There is
immediately.
no way I could have guessed what you were gonna say.
And there's no way I could have guessed what I was about to hear.
Mad lib.
100%.
Oh
And she's telling me, like, she's saying like, she put us on. She showed me a picture. I've left my body.
Is the wheelchair related?
Yes. Okay.
I hope whoever's listening to this is shaking.
I can't say this with more of my chest. You have the floor.
I couldn't believe. But these moments were like you're witnessing somebody who really is doing their thing, and you're already 3 chapters ahead, being like, I can't wait to tell my mom this,
Yes,
or like,
yes,
I
yes.
can't wait to like tell whoever because I'm alone in Texas and nobody's gonna believe that this woman was like, oh, she pulled Osama out of the hole. Hold on, I have a picture. She's showing me pictures. You can't see much, but it's like.
Who was the historian taking the photos?
Oh, I was like, why does it fit the iPhone screen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the framing is bizarre.
the person doing socials for the situation.
No, not
Right.
verticals.
It
for the-
didn't
yeah.
exactly. It wouldn't have been in vertical.
Jesus.
It didn't make sense. And then she was like, "Oh, she was blown up in a bomb, and she like really likes comedy because it helps her feel better." I'm like, I'm so grateful that you found joy in whatever
Yes.
stuff I'm doing. Right? Then she goes,
God.
"Can I show you something?" I'm already going like,
Rachel.
"Of course you can," because what's next?
Yes.
What the fuck is next?
I'm
What's
strapped
next?
in.
I couldn't believe. I mean, like sometimes you just, you guys know, you interact with people and you're like, we shouldn't have interacted.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So the woman is telling me, she's like, she pulled Osama out of the hole, and we have a connection that is our love connection is so powerful. And I was like, that's great. She goes, I have to show you something. And I was like, okay. And the woman in the wheelchair was talking to somebody else. The woman who was standing was like, watch this. And she reached over and grabbed the hand of her lover who is in a wheelchair. And the woman in the wheelchair went like this. And then she pulled her hand away and she went like this. The woman who was standing went, see? And then they walked away.
I think
I never saw them again.
that is my energy when I sleep talk.
Oh yes, yes. One of the first things that happened when Nick and I started dating, he was staying over, and I like kind of come to in the bed, and like Nick's sort of talking, and I was like, he's like, watch this, and then
I'm touching him to wake him
yeah,
up.
okay, watch.
in my sleep.
He's asleep, and he starts like, going,
No.
like showing me like a trick that he could do, and I was
In
like,
my sleep, I had to show him something quite physical.
and it was him thrusting his hips in the air and stomping his feet on my bed.
While in bed?
Yeah,
You're
while in
so
bed.
tall. It's a lot of leg.
It's a lot.
It's
It was
scary.
shaking the
Jenson's
bed.
not the only one I've done it to.
I mean, it was an amazing trick.
Right.
It was
I love-
his version of hand
Watch
on.
this.
Whoa,
Whoa. It was powerful.
Wait, that is what a gift for you to get, from like
Yeah.
the universe to have that
She
now
pulled Osama out of that hole.
Yeah.
and watch what happens
Look.
live.
And watch this. I'm
Yeah.
sending my love energy to her legs.
I'm sending her into oblivion, and then she comes back down. I hope to have that
Unbelievable.
power over a lover, with a lover, rather.
I think in like a
Hold
Sorry.
on. Sorry.
Yes, yes.
Con mi amor.
Yeah.
a joint venture with your lover.
Yeah.
To the astral plane.
Yeah. Which is what Very Gay Paint was in a lot of ways.
no, no.
Sorry.
Okay.
I guess not. So now we're gonna go into a segment, Art to Me. We talk about, what was art to us. It can be at any time in our lives. It can
For
be
us,
topical.
often we say for the week because we're here every week. But if there's ever been art to you, we want you to talk about whatever it is.
And mine is usually just what I'm going through in my life, which is what it is today too. So, so yeah, does anyone want to kick us off? Anyone feel excited?
I could go.
Yeah.
Mine is when you're sharing a dessert with somebody and you keep halving the last bite
Yeah.
over and over and it gets smaller and smaller because neither of you will take the last bite.
Yes.
That is a poem
Yes.
about togetherness. That's going to make me cry.
Just like pentatonics.
Just like the pentatonics.
The pentatonics.
Pentatonics. It just feels like a dance. It traffics in an exploration of repetition.
Yeah.
Because you know what the gesture means.
Yeah.
And so the first person does it and the other person's like, oh my God. Well, now I'm not going to have the last bite. And then they do it. And then you both are like locked into this kind of game where you just keep having it and no one will take the last bite until eventually we have to make the choice.
It's a tango.
It's delaying the inevitable.
Yeah.
It's edging as
Yes.
well.
Oh, it is.
Which is one of the most
edging.
artful things that as humans we can do.
And I think I tend to ruin. I'm noticing that I should let games be played sometimes because it can be fun. But because for me, I have a friend. Our friend Sam. Do you know Sam Nolman? He's very. He's.
You're about to.
Hey, bring him in. He's got a plate of tiramisu. We both do the same thing, which is like, that's the last bite. Do you want it or am I gonna have it? Who
You
wants
get ahead of it.
Oh, right away.
It's so Long Island and like so New
Yes,
Jersey.
and I
kind
love
of.
that because I'm like, I just want to know. Tell me, do you want it or do I want it? Who
It's
wants
pretty
it?
waspy and or British to know you.
Yes, it's
know
very
you.
like indirect communication, like a very like coy, and I just don't operate like
I
that.
think it's very Midwest as well.
Oh.
They call that the Minnesota bite, the last Minnesota bite. And if you recall, during 2020, when everybody was like buying and stockpiling toilet paper and
Yes.
whatever, they did a news article. And in Minnesota, every place was sold out and they would leave one. So it would be all empty and then one like 12 pack of Charmin Ultra.
That's gonna make me cry.
That's art.
That's really thoughtful.
Yeah.
I want like an art piece that is like a trip through a grocery store where one of everything is on the shelf.
I love that.
Ooh.
And what it represents is humility, community.
Take what you need.
Pour one out for the homie.
Yeah.
Wow, nothing could be more opposite than living in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so nice. I forget about that whenever I leave the city and I'm going like, why the fuck are you being so kind to me?
Right.
What's in it for you?
Like, what is that?
And it's just
I have enough
kindness.
friends from Ohio that when I am interacting with them, I'm like, right. There are parts of the country where people are number one sweetie pie just across the board.
Yes. I love desserts especially. So I'm just really aware of who I'm with. If we're sharing food, I gotta know like the vibe of how they're eating. And then usually I like to be like, okay.
We would get into conflict a lot because you would demand we shared food, but you don't really share food in the most generous way.
Uh-oh.
I have a tendency to black out and just horf.
Yeah.
Just ranch it into my mouth.
Yes.
I don't know if that's the right verb, but it feels exactly how I eat.
To ranch it in?
To ranch it right in.
sure.
The cattle's coming in.
There's a
To the-
sheepdog sprinting behind
Oh,
the food,
absolutely.
rushing it into your
Guzzle.
mouth.
Yes, and so I understand.
But I just tried so many times to gently be like, I don't think we should share.
Right.
Because I'd like a little bit to eat.
My wife and I think we get along very well because I have like a very intense sweet tooth. And I'm like a glutton for the sweetest, best, gooeyest, nastiest parts. And she can't handle it.
It's too decadent.
It's too decadent
Yeah.
for her. And I don't want, like, if we're splitting a piece of cake for the dessert, I will eat the top of it for her. And I'm
Whoa.
happy.
So
and
you
she'll
probably-
eat the meat of it. And I'm like, get that fucking shit away
yeah,
from me.
what is that? Get the sponge away from me.
That's so beautiful.
That's the Band-Aid. I
you
want the
probably
top.
like, so on the cake, you probably like the end part where it's frosting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
You know me.
I know you.
You know me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she'll eat the parts that I'm like, that's now
You
trash.
guys are
to me.
yin and yang.
Yeah. It's very
That is
helpful.
Opposites
really
attract.
beautiful.
100%.
That's really beautiful.
Wow.
Gonna cry again.
Gonna cry. Keep it coming.
Keep it coming.
I picked for my art, if I may.
I would love to hear.
Please.
I put the community of people online that are still fighting for Gaylor truthers to exist.
Wow, yeah. There's still stragglers out there.
There still are stragglers out there. And that concept of like not being able to let it go is art to me.
Yes, of course. There's nothing
Delusion.
more artful and emotional than like,
You're describing delusion.
yeah. Art does exist in a place that is in defiance of reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And that's exactly what that is.
Well, and to be able to put that much, I think if you put that much effort into something, it starts to feel like a craft.
Yes.
It starts to
Yes.
feel like something that you are.
You're developing a modality around avoiding the truth.
Yeah. And I love that energy
Totally.
as
I
an
do
art
too.
form. To be like, it is also, there is a group of people that when Taylor Swift got engaged to that boy one that she is, I don't recall his
James
James-
Christian Tarding.
or yes, that you said it. That they stopped, they gave it up. They were like, let's hang up the hat.
Of
I'm
course.
talking about the people that are still on it. That to me is art.
Do you think
Wow.
they're like he is
A beard.
a trans woman?
Oh.
He is a beard. He
They are
is
like still fighting for the queerness within. And I want you to know I'm not in that group of people.
Oh my god. So now I'm gonna need to hear
Here we go.
the
Here we go.
I can't
now I'm gonna need you to explain.
I can't help that I went from not caring at all. It's almost like are you guys watching Pliberus?
No, is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good.
I don't have Apple TV.
Do you
I know
like
I don't
sci-fi?
either. I love sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Me as well.
Okay. Okay.
Come over. I got Apple TV.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
I got Apple TV. It's like a disease of the mind that like once you hear a certain frequency, like I have not been able to unhear it. I went from not knowing at all about the lore to being like, what is that? I like went down one rabbit hole and now it's stuck in my head as well. And I also would love to not care. I want you guys to know that I'd love to not care. I'd love
course.
to be like, who cares about sexuality? Not me. I'm evolved. It's 2025.
Of course.
Or 2026.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Right. Here we are in 2026. It's like
It's 2026. It's the
Yeah.
new year. It's Q1.
it's
It's
Q1.
It's Q1.
And the earnings are already amazing.
We're doing so well. The numbers are
Yes.
high. The numbers are good.
Of course.
But I still feel like there's certain things that I have not been able to stop thinking about. And for me, it is sometimes speculating about the queerness of Taylor Ann Swift. Her middle name?
Anne?
I'm not sure.
Oh. I thought you were saying and Swift.
Oh, cute.
Let's take
I was
some
like, I love
guesses.
that.
I want to posit Rebecca.
Yeah.
Taylor Rebecca Swift. Taylor Marsory.
Marsory.
Marsory is like a historical fiction character who's a lesbian.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You guys
sapphic.
watching Carol right now? You watching Carol?
I'm always watching Carol.
The movie Carol?
I keep that
Hey,
shit on.
I got eyes on Carol constantly.
yeah.
I'm looping to Carol.
What
at
do you
all
think's
times.
playing on my phone right now? I always got a little bit of Carol.
I'm always
You guys
watching
ever try Carol?
You guys watching Carol? What's the deal?
We have open Carol laws in LA.
Open Carol.
You can always have Carol open on your phone.
You get 2 Carol-ons.
Yeah.
Cute, funny, good. Very good.
Cute, funny, good.
Cute, funny, good.
No, I think so. I find delusion to be one of the most important things you can have as a person.
Yes.
And especially as an artist.
Yes.
Because oftentimes, if you stick to your delusion, the thing is, I think it's like your own delusion, right? Like you can't control the delusion, like your delusion outside of yourself with the Gaylor of it all. Again, anything is possible. Anything is possible. You might be sniffing a scent that, you never know.
time.
But for yourself, I feel like when you stick with your delusion, that is kind of like, usually it winds up kind of like coming into reality.
I hope.
Delusion is something I am more and more feeling an aspirational desire toward every day. Because I do feel I have a habit of engaging with myself as an unreliable narrator pretty often. I'll do something or I'll have an opinion and I'll be like, can we do it honesty? Can we check in on the honesty of that? And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh God, I guess we should. I am resolving to be a little more like, no,
Yeah.
that's what I think.
Yes.
I as an artist, if I may,
Please.
frequently oscillate between I am the best stand-up comedian to ever exist, and anyone who has seen me do it is witnessing history and greatness and somebody in their purpose, and that they will go home and probably journal about me because I've changed them. And I'll go in that next minute, then in the same breath be like, I should never speak publicly because I'm garbage.
Totally.
It's never
mean, they're-
actually anything in the middle.
They're both delusions.
Right.
What you described is still operating in exclusively delusion.
Right.
Whoa, it's the artist's way.
It's either one or the complete opposite.
It's heaven and hell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I
Yeah.
know how to find that in between. And I wonder if that's like for your 40s. Do you know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
is that when it lands?
I feel like we'll run out of the energy to maintain the extreme polars.
I think so.
And so it
polarities.
just shaves off the.
Yeah, you get closer and
outliers.
closer
End
to
up
the
in the
middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the middle would be probably healthy.
Totally.
Yes, I know.
To see what is. But while we have the energy to push past reality into fantasy, let's do it. Because every now and then you're like, yeah, I'm a unicorn. And then once in a blue moon, it ends up being true. It's like someone is like,
Yeah, it
Right.
gets
legit
affirmed.
you are.
Yeah.
Right.
What the shit?
You touch someone and they.
She's pulling
And you
us some
walk
out of
away.
that hole. Pretty crazy stuff.
Yes.
Wait, that would be so great. I want to be a plant in your show.
Yeah.
And in the middle, you're in the middle of a joke and you go, hold on, watch this. And you walk over to me, you put your hand on me.
You're connected to the rig and you lift out of your seat.
Whoa, paranormal activity.
Yeah.
Stage magic.
Oh. I'm doing like this.
Yeah. And then you drop me.
Landslide plays over the intercom and
And
everyone
you
has to
the
leave.
stage.
What's the name? I've been trying to think of the name of the book that Alpha reads from for the past like 25
The
minutes.
Grimmery.
The Grimmery.
Both of us are Grimmery.
I read from the
Namen,
Grimmery.
namen.
Yes.
Right.
Achum, achum.
Yeah. Aunt Jody. I've been thinking of it since Aunt Jody. I'm in my head.
yes.
I'm with you guys talking about whatever.
Right,
in my
right.
head, I'm going, Limerick? That's not the name of the book.
Yes. I love that half of
Grimmery.
you was inside the mind palace, just
I'm like,
searching.
I can
Yeah.
see
Not
it in my
this.
head.
Yes.
And she can read it, but not well. She never reads it well.
I
Everything bad
loved
happens.
the shape of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I'm
That's
in love
art.
with the
An
shape
awesome
of
shape.
you, the Grimmery.
Yeah. That's
Me
what that was about.
as a drag number where I sing a song to the Grimmery and it's Shape of You. And it's just a whole performance about
that's what
how
I'm
sickening the
saying.
shape of the Grimmery
See,
is.
he's so good at
That's
drag.
really
That's what I'm
good.
saying. This is the frontier. This is,
I won't do it.
come on.
I'm not doing that.
Please.
Okay, I'm going to talk about my art to me.
All right.
So I am going through a breakup right now.
I'm so
And
sorry.
it's, I think ultimately it's good, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people say that it's so funny. A lot of people say like breaking up is the right choice always. I guess if you are faced with that
A
conundrum.
lot of T-shirts say that.
I have never
Or like hot girls
seen that.
have like T-shirts that say dump him.
Oh, I
Oh,
see
yeah.
that. Yeah, mine is more like therapists on TikTok being like, it's much more grounded. Anyway,
important. Both
I
good.
feel nude and vulnerable.
Put on your dump him shirt and keep going.
All right. And so my thing is I've also been in back-to-back relationships for 10 years.
Wow.
So I have just never really been by myself. And I find the art of being alone, I have no idea how it's done.
Yep.
And I am so curious about it. And it really, to me, it is an art form. I was talking to somebody and they were like, on Thanksgiving, I went to the beach by themselves. And just like, I was like, huh? What do you mean?
am a like huge extrovert, and I romanticize like aloneness in a way, even the aesthetic of being perceived alone. I think about
Bringing a book to the bar.
yes.
Yeah.
I think a lot about if I was somewhere and somebody saw me and I wasn't with somebody, how hot that would be for them.
It is hot. It is hot. I was at Tabula Rasa the other night, and I was with a group of friends, and then there's out comes this boy just wandering around the bar with like a glass of wine. Already had an Arab. I like couldn't stop watching, and then he sits down next to us. He's like, "Can I sit right here?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yes.
And he's just sitting there, and I like kept like looking at him, like just like eyes were shifting. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then he goes inside, and I was like, I have to go get a drink." So I run in after him, and I'm like, "What?" I literally was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "What?" I was like, "What are you doing here? Like, are you by yourself?" And he's like, "Yeah, like I live around the corner. I come here sometimes. It's packed." And I was like, "Are you queer?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, but I know I look queer." And I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Why?" And I was like,
I was gonna call you
because
a faggot.
I was gonna hate
crime
slur,
you, yeah.
hate slur. And no, but I was like, I was about to hit on you in a big way. And he was like, "Oh, I'm flattered." And I was like, still, I was kind of lingering, like, is it in there? It was like delusion. I was like,
Oh no.
I know.
Well, I think the reason there was when he said, "Why do you ask?" That to me is a little bit of a door opening. Am I a problem for saying that?
No,
Why
you're
would
not.
he need to know that?
You're like, yeah.
Unless
You're
he's a
like-
little like, "Will you hit on me a little bit?"
I know. The thing is, my delusion, the Gaylor delusion of it all, is I was like, he is. And
Yeah,
I'm-
I heard that story and I go, "There's something queer happening in him."
I'm so different because I feel like if I asked someone if they were gay and they were like, no, I would be like,
Yeah, I
Right,
know.
that's cool. That's
Not
healed.
gay.
That's very powerful.
I know.
at a wine bar?
I know. I know. With a chilled red, you're joking your own ass.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I know. And he was probably
I would
the
be
most
like,
beautiful.
oh, right, so you're
boy.
probably out here hurting women, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I turn on him completely.
Totally.
But no, it was so hot
Yeah.
that I was like, you're just here by yourself. It really was alluring. So I get that.
It is hot. I think also shyness is very hot to me.
I know, it's
Shyness,
so hot.
introversion, like aloneness, people who are loners. I'm like, what power do you have?
No, I'm so drawn to it
Yeah.
because also I'm very much an extrovert. I'm so like back to back.
Yeah.
People. So it is like, it's the thing it's the unknown where it's like, what do you do all day?
Is that?
When I'm at the airport
Yeah.
Yes.
alone, I feel the way that I felt as a little kid at the mall, being like, I'm going to get discovered and be a famous person. I feel that way
Yes.
romantically at the airport.
Okay, yeah.
When I'm at the airport and I'm alone and I'm single, I'm like, my boyfriend is watching me. Like my future boyfriend is
Whoa.
watching.
Yeah. You're like, I better.
I feel that
I'm
way with
pulling
like,
out a hair tie that's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time, and I travel alone a lot to go
Yeah.
to shows. The only time that I'm not on the phone with my mom, FaceTiming my wife, or talking to people is those 3 seconds that I put my arm up in that machine. The rest of the time, I'm like,
Totally.
hello, friends.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, I know. But also it's like the joy of people are just
I love to look
it's
and talk at
amazing.
people.
I know. I love traveling solo. And that is kind of where I get my I went to Japan this last year in 2025.
Right.
And I went alone for like 2.5 weeks. And my God, it was amazing.
You're doing it. You're already doing it.
I know, and I think it's the because there is something romantic about that, right? Like there is something romantic about alone time like that, like solo energy. But I never feel it like when I'm just like at home because I'm like I have chores.
I
It's never romantic. to
I
me.
have a really romantic relationship to myself in my house.
That's what I want. I want
Ooh.
that. That's my art to me is like figuring out the romance of me by myself.
One of my most toxic traits, and I will be working on it, is if I do have a moment alone, I feel the need to Snapchat it.
Wow. Yeah,
can't
that's
be
not
right.
so good.
That can't be good.
No.
Right?
Rats. I forgot
And
that Snapchat was
specifically to
still
Snapchat it.
on.
That is so funny.
Am I
You
not
post it
giving
to like a
Snapchat
Snapchat
ghosts?
story
Yeah,
or
no,
to
you-
individuals?
Actually, yeah, you're
Yeah.
wearing the color. You're
I
wearing the
am the
brand.
Snapchat
Yeah.
ghost.
You're the ghost.
I'm sponsored by.
There's just something
Wow.
about when I'm home by myself that like I'll put on a song and I'll be like, our favorite song's on. You know what I
You
mean?
and you?
Me and me. I'm like, it's crazy that we agree that we both love this song.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
rocks.
yeah.
How fun is this? Let's have that meal we like.
I also don't know how people not output. I think that's something. When people are reading, they're inputting. When people are listening to music, they're inputting.
I love
You know what
to
I mean?
input. It's
I'm-
my videos about ruins. I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing this and I'm receiving information.
You're receiving
Yeah.
information.
YouTube.com.
YouTube is like, watch this.
That is like 50% of my day. Literally.
The fucking. Do you do Ancient Aliens? Are you doing that as well?
I've had my time with Ancient Aliens, but now it's more the videos where the people are like, so that fucking quack from Ancient Aliens, here's all the stuff he's wrong about.
Yeah, it's much more like very academic, I think, what you're watching.
It's paleontologists,
Right.
it's archaeologists, there are some cool young archaeologists on TikTok.
And people aren't talking about that enough.
So let's have it that.
I am loving
They're the most
TikTok.
beautiful women in the world and the ugliest men in the world.
And they always get together.
Cute.
Right. It must be so hard to be a straight woman. I host speed dating. And I get to host a lesbian event this week, which are the best.
Yes.
The lesbian speed dating events are awesome. We all hang out. They are not so generous with me as a host.
Yeah, of course.
But they just kind of clock my tea easier than other demographics.
Yeah.
They're like my kind of cuteness. They're like, okay. Why don't you tell us what we're supposed to be doing?
Not 0%
Yeah.
charmed.
They're like, we really don't find you charming. Which is fine. But this is all to say the straight events are like 20 of the most like baddie, beautiful women, and then 20 guys who are like, I'm trying to think of a question to ask you. You know, like it's really sad.
Yeah, that's
And often, you often encounter couples in the wild where you're like, she is the beautiful star of the world.
Yeah.
And he is a year into the relationship still trying to think of a question to ask her.
100%.
He's on his way
This
there.
is the
So
effect
funny.
of King of Queens, I feel like. There'll be like a dude who can barely speak.
yeah.
And then such a beautiful, beautiful, helpful, charming, smart woman.
Yes.
I called it blarting for a while. Like
Totally.
like
Paul.
Paul Blart, same
Yes. Because I've
Blarding.
heard
I've blarted.
guy. I've blarted. A lot of my
Let's
life
be
I've
honest,
blarted.
yeah.
Who blarted?
who be for real.
Be
who
honest.
fucking
Who
blarted?
blarted?
Raise your hand if you're blarting.
Thank you. But no, I've heard this saying, or like I've heard this a couple times of like, in a relationship, it's like one person is the picture and the other person's the frame. And I
Whoa.
feel like that is to the
That was
extreme.
created to help people that are in crises over having a relationship with a person that isn't interesting.
Wait, when you guys were together, who would describe themselves as the
We
picture?
were both the picture. That was
Yeah.
a problem.
Two pictures.
Yeah.
We were a
Okay.
diptych. Is
Yeah,
that what it's called?
absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. And it was like, somebody's got to frame us.
Right, of course.
Yeah. And then Instagram framed us.
Instagram absolutely framed us.
Wow.
Yeah, our frame was having a social media following.
Yes, let's get your other art.
This
to
is
me.
just other arts. My vacuum.
Yeah. Dyson or Shark or
It's Shark.
Yes, Shark
Yeah, I
is the
have
best.
Shark too.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's really powerful, and it also hangs
Yes,
I don't
yes,
have mine
Sharks
hanging.
are the best.
But I love my shark.
when it's hanging. The women of Summer House, so Sierra Miller, Lindsay Hubbard, and Amanda, those three are together art. Singularly, not, but together art.
They're
Completely
more than the sum of
unfamiliar.
their parts.
100%. Vegetables, and I put parentheses nightmare art. So not everything's beautiful.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
So sometimes
Oh.
art is disgusting.
See,
and it
for
scares
me,
you.
I'm going. That's the I love vegetables.
Have you cut into a pepper that has seeds in it?
Yes.
What?
No, I'm going.
No.
What?
Oh,
What do you
What
mean?
do you
What?
mean? Beautiful?
Gorgeous.
You're sick.
I know.
I have trypophobia, so any type of thing like strawberry. Strawberries. I'm sweating more. It's bad. So I put nightmare art.
Okay,
For
great.
vegetables.
Not all art is beautiful.
Yeah.
I get is kind of like a simple posit. It is hitting me in a major way right now.
It's something to think about.
Yeah.
Not all art. You go, oh wow, I like it. Sometimes you go,
Right. It's the urinal in the Philadelphia Art Museum.
yeah, yes, exactly. And the last one I put was I one time saw a glass blower turn glass into a horse.
Oh.
Live?
It's crazy. Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, that's kind of on the nose because it is art, but it was less the horse, if that makes sense to you
It's
guys.
performance.
It's less. Yes, it was.
Well, it's why Blown Away. What was the last Blown
Blown
Away,
competition?
of
Is
course.
so compelling.
Yeah.
I loved
Because
that
of
show.
Perfect
the time element.
Yes, and also
Yeah.
just that's what a crazy. It feels like you're like watching something from like the Stone Age. You're like,
Yes.
what the hell are they doing?
and
in
that we
there?
use it all the time, and we're not thinking about that.
Yes.
Actually, it's like so time sensitive.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Shatter, like it's.
The winner of the
tension.
first season of Blown Away is a Tim and Eric character.
Oh, is it? What's her name?
Don't know her name.
But you
Don't know her name.
Deborah or whatever. It's like the crazy hair.
Yes,
Yeah.
she has like the Fred Armisen wig on.
Yes. One thing I'll say about that glassblowing show is like that thing that, or even this, when they drop a piece of like glass in its like liquid state into water and the droplet it
Yes,
creates.
yes,
That's
yes.
like indestructible or like almost close to. That is such a beautiful marriage of art and science.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
like the
You guys
fabric of the
watch
universe.
Red Hot Nickelball?
Oh,
you make that
yeah,
up?
on TikTok.
It's
you talking about the-
formerly YouTube, but I think now they have a TikTok.
Okay.
They get a
Oh,
nickel
yes,
ball
yes,
and they
yes,
make
yes,
it red hot
yes.
and they drop it onto things.
Yes.
Of course,
Red Hot Nickelball.
I
Oh, yeah.
love that. I love the
smushing.
the yes.
100%.
Hydraulic
I love that
press.
shit. Yes,
a
hydraulic
bunch of starburst smush.
Yes.
and those little two sides that has holes.
Yes.
and they go up.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god!
satisfying.
Hours and
A
hours
car
and hours.
running over a pyramid of like matches.
Oh yes.
Those are really good.
A glass jug full of marbles going down a bunch of stairs.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
When's it
God.
gonna?
Baby shoes for sale, never worn.
It's all art.
Sorry.
Osama being pulled out of the hole. Art.
Wait, we have to do art or science.
Okay. Yeah, this is a segment called Art versus Science, and it's a rapid fire, and we decide if it's art or science.
Okay.
Okay, so number 1, skincare regimens.
Science.
Science.
Number 2, notes, app apologies.
Art.
Art. Mm-hmm. Or maybe at this point, a science because of
It
how it's
depends on
It
if-
become.
started as an
If
art.
you do
Yes.
it or your PR person does it.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Number 3, the full fantasy.
Art.
Art,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. Number 4, a bite of reality. That's art to
Art.
me. That's the
Yeah.
universe's art. That's the stroke from the universe.
Erica, these are amazing this
Yeah,
week.
these are amazing. Number 5, Timothy Chalamet. That's
Science.
science. Thank you.
Well, my relationship to him is art.
Number
You
6,
find out that I'm Club Chalamet.
shut the fuck up. Chalagay. Is there that?
That's good.
That is
Do
good.
we have that? Thank you. Yeah. Number 6, poker.
Science.
Art.
Number 7, poker faces.
Art.
That's art.
That is art.
Okay, we're all okay now. Everything's all right between the three of us. Number 8, a turn of the screw. I love this one.
A turn of the screw?
Ah!
That's art just because I've never heard
The turn of phrase is art, but the thing itself is science to me.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I think it's science, but
Turn
the
of the
finesse of it can
screw.
easally become a dance to me.
Yes, yes. Even the finesse of saying it. A turn of the screw.
Turn of the screw.
Number 9, bidding in an auction. That's an art.
Art.
Okay, cool. And then number 10, bidding adieu.
Oh, also art.
That's art.
Yeah.
And with that, it is time to bid adieu. So, Rachel, if you want to let our listeners and viewers know where we can find you and if you have anything to promote.
This is your one shot.
This is my time. I'm on tour right now, January, February, March, and May. If you want to see me do an hour of stand-up, you can get tickets at rachelscanloncomedy.com. I'm doing 5 shows in Seattle with Kel Kripe opening. I don't know when.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
But enjoy. And I have a podcast called 2 Dykes and a Mic where weekly, if you like stuff like this through a mouth that looks like mine, then you'll like that.
Whoa. Me after a hookup.
And then lastly, we end with a question. So, why do you think the Mona Lisa was smiling?
Oh my God. The Mona Lisa?
The.
I think she was smiling because at that time, women had to.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Fucking
This has
Christ.
been art to me.
Wow.
Fuck.
I was trying to send to you like I did with mitochondria that it was like that she found out Taylor Swift was queer.
Oh, that's
I
good.
think
That was
like,
an
We can
alt-
take it
that was an
again.
alt.
No.
No, I love yours. Was so good. I was just
you're
trying to
the
send it to
only
you.
person to have answered it in a compelling way so
Yeah.
far.
Most people have been like,
I don't
is she smiling?
Do you ask every guest about
Yeah.
Mona Lisa
We've
specifically?
had some of the
Yeah.
best improvisers in the world go, I don't know.
Wow.
But thank you so much. This was so fun.
Rocks. I love you guys a lot.
I love you.
Thank you
love
for
you.
having me
I
here. I
love
appreciate you
yeah.
guys.
seeing you, and I want to do it more than every 2 years.
Me too.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes. Same.
That's
Jeez,
crazy.
I know it's actually insane.
All right. Well, I'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Rachel.
Run that shit
Bye,
back.
everyone.
Art to Me is executive produced and hosted by us.
For Good Get, our executive producers are Erica Getto and Myrriah Gossett.
Our associate producer is Orin Calcagne,
John Errol and Gracie Martin wrote and performed our theme song.
and our studio engineer is Neil Zumwalde.
You can follow the show on TikTok and Instagram at Very Gay Paint.
Art to Me is a Good Get production.